The most important person in your life right now should be your future self. You can live in the moment and still make decisions that are that your future self would be proud of. And I think that a lot of people are like trouble with the fact that they think they need them in the right moment and make decisions right then and there that are like that could crumble their future self. I think your future self is literally the most important person on earth. Just think about it. Every decision you make, every move you make, always relates back to them. Even though this is speaking in the future, I think that the decisions you make, past tense, always equates back to your future self. So I always say, just don't think so far when you make decisions. Don't think in a moment. Always think about your future self. Because if you do, things will always be better. Whether that's your future self a day from now, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, 5 years, 10 years, always make decisions that your future self would be proud of. When you're in predicaments where you don't know what decision to make, always think of your future self. I think that's when you find a base thought and it kind of becomes easy making decisions, hard decisions. Decisions you don't want to make become 10 times easier when you're thinking of your future self. I think a lot of people are like, even myself, I struggled with this for a good minute. But I was just thinking like really hard, just like what could matter the most, more importantly, more importantly than anybody else is your future self. A lot of people think like, oh, the person I am now matters the most. No, it's your future self because you're always gonna grow as a person. Every day you can't stop time. Time will forever keep moving. The only thing you can do is make sure you're making the right decisions or the best decisions for your future self. And within that time, I think the main thing that a lot of people struggle with is not necessarily knowing if it's the right decision. But again, when you're thinking of your future self, it makes it 10 times easier. You now have that base thought of like, what do I want my next or current thoughts to be based off of? I think your future self matters the most. Not taking away from the people you love, you can still love entirely and still be thinking about your future self the most. And I feel like repeating it would kind of like drill it into certain people's heads. Maybe a lot of people don't have this problem, but I know me, I struggled with this problem for a while, not knowing whether or not I should be making decisions for my future self or myself in the current moment or the people around me. That way they don't see me as a bad person or something like that. But if you're always growing every day, how can anyone ever see you as a bad person? How can you see yourself as a bad person? I think your future self matters the most. Always relate back to your future self. Will he be proud of the decision I make right now? Will he be proud of the things I'm doing right now? In the future, a lot of stuff will pay off. Right now, currently, I'm heading back to my job. It's currently 9:21, and I'm making the decisions my future self will be proud of. And it's not whether or not you know like those decisions are the best, but if you're always striving to make the best decisions for your future self, then how can you not? You can have 10 bad decisions or 10 things go wrong, and there be one good decision that'll like turn all that around. Don't dwell on what you're doing in the past. Just make sure you're making the best decisions for your future self. As long as you keep As long as you stay motivated and within, that shouldn't be a hard thing. So always look for the things that you'll be motivated in, find passion in something, have fun with it, and always relate back to your future self. I'm out.